just like a star, leading us through gates unknown. With you we never feel alone. With you we never feel alone. Beauty matched by intellect, every mission she perfects. Face the unknown hand in hand, Major Sam will take a stand. Through the cosmos we will soar, Major Sam opens the door. Positive vibes at our core, together we'll explore. With you we never feel alone. With you we never feel alone. Fruity matchbox we will soar, Major Sam opens the door. Positive vibes at our core, together we'll explore. With you we never feel alone. Beauty matched by intellect, every mission she perfects. Face the unknown hand in hand, Major Sam will take a stand.
She's got a Stargate poster on her wall, dreaming of wormholes, she's seen it all. From SG-1 to the final frontier, she's a captain of cool, the cosmos is near. On Twitch she's lived, a sci-fi queen, boldly streaming where no one's been. With her saxophone, she plays a tune under a nebula painted moon. Major Sam will beam me up tonight, through the stars and the speed of light. Warp drive humming, she's in command, a sci-fi dreamer in a far-off land. Major Sam will beam me up tonight, through the stars and the speed of light. Warp drive humming, she's in command, a sci-fi dreamer in a far-off land. She's got Spock on a playlist, Kirk in her heart, quoting Picard, she's a work of art. Her chat's ablaze, the subs pouring, she's a Twitch sensation, let the journey begin. In her world it's all walkers and rings, she laughs and she dances, she sings what she brings. Her saxophone wails like a comet's cry, through galaxies spinning in her mind sky. Major Sam will beam me up tonight, through the stars and the speed of light. Warp drive humming, she's in command, a sci-fi dreamer in a far-off land. Major Sam will beam me up tonight, through the stars and the speed of light. Warp drive humming, she's in command, a sci-fi dreamer in a far-off land. Across the Milky Way, she finds her groove, a captain's chair and a dance to prove. Sci-fi rhythms in a 90s haze, she's lost in a Britpop celestial phase. Major Sam will beam me up tonight, through the stars and the speed of light. Warp drive humming, she's in command, a sci-fi dreamer in a far-off land. So here's to Samo, cosmic muse, streaming and singing, lighting the fuse in her universe. She'll always shine, nature's cipher, star of her time.
Major summer in the zone, streaming fun all night long. Jiggities in every tone, join the hype, feeling strong. Boopsie might not agree, best in all the lands we see. From Canada, she's the star, streaming bright, near and far. Party here, party there, major summer in the air. Jiggities everywhere, major summer, show you care. Party here, party there, major summer in the air. Jiggities everywhere, major summer, show you care. Laughs and vibes through the screen, major simo feeling keen. Stay with us, be part of the dream. Streaming fun, let off some steam. Fastest content every day, major simo leads the way. Join the fun, come what may. In her world, we will stay. Party here, party there, major summer in the air. Jiggities everywhere, major summer, show you Bestest content every day, major summer leads the way. Join the
There's a
fun,
whole room full of geeks up there just dying to get their hands on this.
we will stay.
We got a whole room full of geeks coming on in, everybody. We got a whole room full of geeks. We even have Astro Lehman, first time chatting. Thanks so much for coming on over. Welcome in, Tiberius and the Tiberians, Broken Wolf, Benny Hill's Ghost, Destro's Bat You Down, Skyquake is in the house. We got Silver Tab, we've got Ice Wolf. 5 biddies from Lightning Hawk coming in. Thank you so much, Voltron. We have so many missions to get to tonight, and I know that sometimes I say that. Oh, hi, Fisty. Thanks very much.
We're on a mission.
Daxo's in the house. We got Ace in DC. Thank you very much, Ice Wolf. Thank you. Oh, Ace, thank you. 100 biddies towards Huggin' Nerds. Benny Hill putting in 5 biddies as well. Wowie zowie. Thank you so much, everybody. Tibbs brings up, yes, I'm continuing the journey towards getting better. Lightning Hawk with 100 biddies, and we're kicking off a hype train. Oh my gosh. Hype trains for health. Hype train for health. 19% towards kicking one off to get the day started. Just like Lol David on a 95 stream streak. Do we have our next 100 streak gift about to be coming out? Oh my goodness gracious. Spectre, I really hope so. Gene Naz, what's up? Talk Lee is in the house. Spectre has not had a coughing fit in about 48 hours, and I just realized as you say that, I don't think I've had a coughing fit today. Oh my gosh. Oh, getting right into the stretches. Well, I might as well show the swag of the day while we are stretching. Many of you, in fact, I know were also watching this live on Twitch with me or YouTube earlier. We do have some astronauts back at home on Earth, on the planet. The Crew 9 successfully came back home today with the most gorgeous, beautiful blue skies and clear, calm water. Dolphins came to investigate and frolic, welcoming them all home. So I decided this is my latest NASA shirt acquisition. Obviously, a many-layered message. I always want more space. I want that science. But also a lot of the time, I'm like, whoa, give me some space. You know, I just got back from the Star Trek cruise, and there was a lot of people there. And, you know, sometimes you're like, oh, just give me some space. Decoriate, hello, yes, thank you. Lord Iscarin was watching the same, the landing on Twitch there. Absolute madness how they went up thinking, you know, one of the guys is his first mission. He's saying, oh, 8 days up in space or whatever it was supposed to be, and 9 months later. Drastic leak.
I could really go for a pickle
Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome on in. It's so great to have you. Officially a member of the Gate Room. By the way, Raiders, if you don't know me, my name is Major Samo, and this is the Gate Room. And I see Trek Diva came in. My girl, Trek Diva. I just saw... stuff, you know, always goes crazy at a raid, and things are going so fast. I'm trying to welcome absolutely everybody in. Sometimes I miss people. Trek, my diva, I see you. Sabers, better than Gilligan's Island 3-hour tour, I suppose so, Voltron. It would have been easier to just use ring transporters, but hey. RSD resubscribing for 5 months. Subscribe for 7 months. That puts us to halfway towards this hype train. We're at 51%. Yes, I see Benny Hill has been taking some shots of Jack Daniel's honey whiskey to help with their cough. Well, I'm quite surprised that nobody has tried to screech for health since I've been back. Although, I don't know how it would have gone last week. I think now I'm finally at the point. There's no like deep lung horribleness anymore. It's all kind of coming up here. It's actually mostly in the sinuses now, so I still have to have like the sinus spray at night and Kleenex boxes on hand and all that kind of stuff. But it is getting better. We'll see how my voice does tonight. We'll see how it goes. Still recovering. Some ginger ale suggested sea engineering. Thankfully, I had no like tummy stuff with mine. Usually I only do the ginger ale when there's tummy stuff. But, I mean, anything helps. Anything helps like that. If you do shots of JD honey, add honey to it, as if it's not already sweet enough batted down. You crazy? Are you crazy? I don't know about that. I don't know. Also, I mean, you can't get JD in Canada anymore right now. So, whatever stocks of JD I would have is all that there's gonna be. The JD that I got when we went and did the tour when I was down for the Nashville convention and meetup is the last JD I will possibly ever have. We'll see. I'm gonna have to have y'all like rum run sneak up bourbon for me now, cause stuff is cray. I need my bootleggers. Yeah. Oh my gracious, what madness. Try the 136 proof JD. Flying Tiger. I'm pretty sure I actually have that. Like, we yes, I need a JD fund. Oh, wait a second. That's why I'm not hearing any music. Give me one sec. Doopy-doo. I shut off my Major Sambo music. Crystal Raids is awake and alive. My sweet darling. I wasn't sure if you would be I wasn't sure if you would be sleeping right now. All right, can you all hear that? Start a private whiskey room? Excellent, Falcon. Thanks for letting me know. Neb, RSD, don't Z know. Well, any whiskey room has to have some fancy chairs, of course. Of course. I mean, I have my chairs that I've been having my guests here from the Star Trek movie. From the Star Trek movie. I told you the story about those, right? If you don't remember, I'll have to repeat it during House Party 2.0 in May. Bender, welcome in, my favorite robot. Lightning Hawk. For once, the rumors are true. Samo's actually going to play the game tonight. I got big plans, y'all, for the game. I was doing some experimenting with some stuff in game last night, and I want to show it off and even go further. And try some new things never attempted in my life in this game. Never attempted in my life. And it's gonna be amazing. It's gonna be amazing. No, I am not going to 70 tonight, Voltron. That would take the most extraordinary financial contribution of all time, which is not going to happen. Because if anybody put in enough to get me to level 70 tonight, I would take that money and put it into my bank to help towards a down payment on a home. Because that's how much this game has cost some people. And it is wild. I'm going to Super Secret Ops 72. Yes, Benny Hill. I had a good chat with Beck and Logan while I was on the cruise, and we hooked up a little bit of a deal, and I'm going to be the person to preview G7 in anticipation of its release at the end of the year. There's my next rumor! All of that is false, everybody. All of that is entirely false. I have absolutely no idea if G7 is coming. I have no idea when it would be. I am not getting secret previews. I still have no NDA. None of that is true. But it would be amazing, and I would be very honored to display it. But it would not be me. We all know the content creators that would get to do that if anybody would. Or is it? Incorrect on Xeno in every possible way. Oh, gracious. I mean, I certainly hope G7's going to be here around the end of the year. I certainly hope so. Gotta win that Lotto Max draw. Yes, indeed. Gonna push past 70 to 100 for the whales. Let's just give G7 and G8 all at the same time. I mean, why not? Why not? Lol, David, I just said there are no NDAs. There are no NDAs. There are no NDAs. All right, so it was a fun thing. It was strange how Tibbs's stream actually mirrored my own goals today quite a bit. It is wild how they kind of coincided with each other. Something like that, right? Yeah. I'm gonna send a ship out real quick. Oh, Tibbs, I'm so glad to hear that. I hope it was good, happy, encouraging, not, you know, pressuring you just for funsies and to mess. I really believe that you could do. I believe that you could win. An NDA for the NDA. Justin P. Sluding into the house. What's going on? Lazy P. 99. Also incorrect. Oh, but you know, cruises. What happens on cruises stays on cruises. Y'all will never know. Although I do, while we're warping, have some very fun pictures finally from the cruise that I want to share with y'all. Where am I going? Oh my gosh. Over here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Okay. We are going to way out here, Endron Delta, 5 minutes 29 on my NX-01 with some warp speed crew. 5 minutes and 29 seconds. If I was Scopely, I wouldn't want a streamer to preview G7. It would be dead giveaways to what to expect. Well, Mad Hatter, we do know that they're very stingy on giving hints and previews of anything. So yes, I think a full streamer preview is very unlikely, but gosh, it would be cool. And we do know that Rev and DJs and Elube, you know, we do know all of them are gonna know months in advance what's going on. Although we do know stuff can still change from what they're told, but we do know they're gonna know months beforehand. Yes, indeed, lol, David, we are sending out our NX-01 to move our base because the uncommon 65s are right one away in Fjorn. But we also want to try not just some uncommons tonight. And the good thing is that even when we want to go do our solo waves, yes, we are going to attempt the G6 waves again. I predict we're still absolutely going to fail wave 5. But there's the dang SMS that forces you to do G6, even though you just went G6. Same for my G5 players, same for the G4. So we at least want to get the first 4 tiers of that SMS complete, get a little bit of score in the leaderboard. But the good thing about waves is you just instant there. So I'm hoping that, you know, warp ranges and all that jazz won't matter, and that even though I'm relocating way out deep space, I'll be able to just boop into my solo waves as well, and we can get all the things done. G6 directives pile up quickly, says Domain. Did 42 uncommon G6 this morning. Yes, yesterday I started with over 5,000 G6 directives. You get 3 uncommon starts every day. So here's me. I'm planning. I missed the last incursions, right? I was on the cruise. I missed everything. My server did win. So I'm very glad I still got, some good loot to put towards, obviously, Fleet Commander Lorca skill points, because that's all I do with my win loot. But in the meantime, I also did not use any of my exos. So I have a huge list of things to be taking advantage of the loot exos whenever the next incursions may be, because there are so many trillion, billion, gazillion new armada types, especially solo stuff. Yes! So I don't want to... I was thinking, how many of these uncommons should I spend for this FKR event? And I realized, well, I'm still getting 300 every day. So even if I spend a bunch, more will be here by the time incursions comes. So, oh, can you reload by peeking? Hold up. Vic,
Great.
nice, hello.
I think I got it, but just in case, tell me the whole thing again. I wasn't listening.
Madrox, welcome, man. I'm so glad you've been apparently ignoring me this whole stream. How are you doing? Can you reload by peeking? I totally forgot that you could do that. Can you? Huh. Well, I needed this little break to chat anyways. Awesome. Daxo knows. Skyquake. Savage, I basically spend only on DeMarco these days. I basically only spend on DeMarco because she is so good. And how else do you get her? This is torture.
This is torture.
I'm sorry.
You're torturing me and everyone else watching. Wait.
Well, fine. I'll show you some stuff from the cruise. How about that? Harumph. So, I don't know if y'all know, but on Star Trek The Cruise, and maybe other cruises, people decorate their doors. They decorate their doors, and it's a huge thing. There is a door decorating contest. People go absolutely nuts, and it's so much fun. For example, look at this. Chez Sandrine Mercier. I kid you not. Full-on handmade wooden painted sign, full door paint of Tom Paris's holodeck bar in France, right down to the pool table. Absolute madness, as if you're looking right into the room. We've got adorable felt made of Enterprise crew watching Kirk fight the Gorn on the kind of TV that it would be originally shown at. We've got badgies for you with full-on hands and arms like sticking out 3D, and lots of signs to talk. Some people just had straight up post-it notes. Moopsie! I don't think that was ours. And beware the inverted pineapples. Yeah. But yeah, look, this is Ken and Teresa's quarters. Look at this! Full-on lights, animatronics. We've got lower decks represented. Khan! The right way, the wrong way, the Janeway. And people will put up these little baskets, and it'll be full of pins. It'll be full of stuff that you just get to take. Just little bits and bobs along with your coffee nebula. It's absolutely crazy. More in a moment. But we gotta come here, relocate. Boom, only 535 tokens. What? Clearly, I have not been incursioning much lately. Because I've had incursions where I've spent hundreds. I kid you not. I kid you not. Okay. Actually, I'm probably not going to use the Titan. But Tibbs was using the Defiant earlier, which I always forget about. Because I just don't even use it. Although, look at this. I finally maxed it the other day. I finally maxed it. I did have it out. Prodigy. Did I say Lower Decks? SFC? I meant Prodigy. Where's Scribbler? Where's Scribbler? Yeah, I finally maxed out my Defiant with some auto grinding the other day. Oh, look at that sexy skin. I mean, it's so cute. I haven't used it in a million years, but hey. So I wanted to show you guys something very exciting here. Right off the bat, I'm gonna go to here. But wait. Boom. 100%. Yes, I've maxed 5 of 11. Finally. So, maxed 5 to Josh, the sweet, 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 hostile, but also useful. And even though I'm only one system over, yes, you still need that. So boom, here it is. SFC, I think it would be absolutely brilliant and amazing. There's so many characters you could bring in. The storylines and missions would be delightful. There's new ships you can bring in. You can even, you know, if people are complaining about cartoons and this and that, you know, bring in hologram Janeway, bring in Holiday. There's other characters who we know already. Oh wow, the Prodigy game is on Steam's spring sale for 90% off, says Lightning Hawk. Thank you for that tip. Correct, Voltron. I do need to level the Titan. I just recently actually started only pulling for Titan parts. We all know I acquired it very, very, very late. So mine's behind what perhaps most people's are. But I've been not pulling for the research and in fact just maxing out the ship to max out the refinery to then max out the research. It's kind of like with the dang Discovery. But anywho, here we go. This is my crew that I was trying out yesterday. And I'm gonna show you something very exciting that it can do on its own, totally unboosted with that full loot, or as full as I can get it, because I have to have Grush, because as we were discussing on Tibbs' stream, the problem is with the G5 epics, they're so good and powerful. You get all those below deck slots. For mine is tier 11 right now and has full below deck slots. Every single one is open by tier 11. But the problem is the warp range. Yes, apparently I need the quantum slipstream, which if anybody watched DJ's stream live from the community meetup in Miami, the first one, the first meetup where Mama and Papa Samo had their debuts and everything, he apparently still owes me 2 packs. So this is a hazard system, but look at this, This is actually the most perfect run possible, all lined up beautifully. All my ducks lined up in a row, ready for the slaughter. Wah, 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 wah. Boom. One down. This is a 300% hazard system with a G5 ship which has no natural hazard resistance. I only have the first level of any hazard research open and available to me at Ops 62 here. You only get one, so it's like 5% here, maybe one more that's 10%. Depending though, it's actually not. It's not true because I'm a Federation ship in Federation space. We get special stuff against either Romulan or Klingon. But look at this. Boom, boom, boom. All ducks in a row. Single G5 ship with loot crew in the G5 uncommons. I can get 3 in a row. Plus, that's between 175 and 200 billion points per for my FKR damage, SLB. Each 65 uncommon gets me between 175 and 200 billion on average points towards the FKR. Spectre says he just does 1 at a time. Warp out, repair, go back. I mean, if you need to. I predict that we're going to have to do that with our next surprise. Because I think it's going to be a bit tougher. So I can't show you here. Because I've been doing actually some rep grinds in the Mirror Universe this afternoon for the event, and also I just need to do the runs anyways for my credits, and of course my speed ups, because holy crap, Sigma speed ups for your buildings and research. Good sweet heebie-jeebies. I can't go to 63 still. I still need about 17 days worth of speed ups. So I was doing some runs, so there's too many battle reports in the way. But naturally, I first tried with DeJosh, Grush, and Tolly. First time I tried was with Gwen DeMarco and DeJosh, because I wasn't sure if I'd be able to single ship it. And I was getting about 160,000 loot per Armada. Just the natural loot from the Armada itself, not the chest, that's an additional, but from the Armada itself I was getting about 160. And if you look here, swapping being able to have 5 in there, 230. So, adding 5 of 11, getting to the point you can add 5 of 11 took me from about 160 average up to 230 average. Lila! I thought so. That is significant. So that's 228. This one, 235. Then that's 226. We should be done ads now. SFC, are we back? Lila, Danny, yes indeed. Indeed I am. Because I am, still recovering. If I can avoid super-de-duper-de late nights. So with Tibbs being on always Tuesdays in the afternoons for me, I far vastly prefer getting on a bit earlier on Tuesdays to take his raid. And because even if I end at like 9 or 10 or 11 p.m., it takes so long to shut everything down, get to all the messages that have come in, get to my dailies, and just like calm the mind, because streaming is so exciting and I'm always quite, it's a lot. So if I can start a stream earlier, I never wanted to be the later night streamer, right? Also, more people from the East Coast can be on, maybe even Euros still. Welcome back, SFC. Oh, of course there's a Minecraft movie, SFC. Yes, Overtoad. This is me killing G6 solos with a single ship with loot crew on a G5 ship. This is all not to say, oh, I'm a big, bad A, awesome Enterprise D, although it is, and I love it. It is tier 11 as well. It's pretty good. And, drum roll, 6 hours, 11 minutes on my Enterprise A scrap, which gets me the final epic 5-star gas to take my D to the max. Wow! And then help replenish some of the other, gas and stuff that it's gonna wipe out doing that. But also, not only this, I have to show you this evening. Possibly actually more exciting for me, which I never thought would be. I've been so focused on that Enterprise A and maxing the D. But look at this. Somebody has a tier 10 Revenant max leveled that I went to go scrap to evolve like my sweet space Pokemon and go to Mark 3. Get those 10 days of outrageous evolution tokens that will now involve some proper amounts of G6 materials, not only in that crazy evolution gift, but in the regular turn-ins from now on. The turn-ins become heinously expensive. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to keep up with it like I have been here. I mean, I'll show you. Right now, even at tier 10, unevolved tier 10, It's 1.7 million for the double chest, and I have almost 70 million loot. I have almost 70 million loot, and it's only 1.7 million. I could be going forever. The big pull, 1.2 million, and I have 40 million. But wait! Refinery. Solo loot chests. Solo loot. Tier 10, 1.7 million. Tier 10 with Mark III, 33 million. 33 million. Voltron. No kidding, we're gonna drop down a bit. We're gonna drop down just a little bit. 1.7 million up to 33 million. It's absolutely stupid. They were talking about it the other day. It's probably a mistake, but oh, guess what? They just never changed. Just like here, tier 10 group, 1.2 million. Bam, 9.3. Never mind how it goes up from there onwards. Never mind from how it goes up onwards. It's outrageous. It's absolutely outrageous. Outrageous! So, I mean, when you get Mark III, when you get Mark II, when you get Mark III, you know, you do get this, the skin itself gives you certain efficiencies, so it takes less to, you know, tier up again. I'll be able to get back to tier 10 immediately again, I'm pretty sure. But to move onwards, a lot of people say stay at tier 11. Just stay there, bank everything up, and then just blitz the final. But a lot of people say stay around tier 10 or tier 11, Mark III, and just bank up, and then do your final blitz to the end. But anyways, the rewards are going to be absolutely outrageous. I mean, you can take your Mark III preview, your evolution gift. Look at this. Look at this. Every single day. Almost 3,000 uncommon G6. 800 rare. 10. I mean, wait, no, this is the one-time free gift. This is the one-time free. And then it's the advanced fabricator. Here we go. I mean, 450 epic 5-star. This is every single day. 22 hours of speed ups from there. Sigma. All of those. I don't know. Is that like at least a day? Which is so precious. This is every single day I'm going to be pulling this. 0 G's! Hello. Welcome in. Ryan got a few free primes from the Mark II gift. Absolutely. Absolutely. Prime. You know, all that 6-star rare. There's so many primes that we forget about. That this is... Never mind, like 14,000 uncommon, 3,500 rare G5 stuff every single day for 10 days. Plus, my chips in here. My chips in here. More. Every day. More. It's absolutely amazing. Overtowed, basically, right? Practically. But anyways, this has all been a train going from my ND being so powerful as to be able to do all this G6 stuff is awesome. Because of the scrapping loop, you can see I have another jelly being made, which feeds into the Enterprise A, which I'm finally scrapping. And I brought up the Revenant because I was all excited to take it up and do the evolution. But, of course, my Enterprise A is in the scrapper. Thankfully, it only had, I think when I realized that, it was like a day and 18 hours left on the Enterprise A. So it wasn't too much longer I had to wait. It wasn't like 10 days or something like that. But yeah, I have to wait on my Revenant for another 6 hours and 4 minutes. So I don't know. Maybe we'll end up having a super long stream tonight. We'll all do it together. Probably not. Probably not. But certainly by stream tomorrow, there's going to be some advancements in Samuel's account. Moopsy says, sure wish I hadn't traded that free Revenant for a coffee mug. Yes, Moopsy actually won the Revenant on Lube's stream. But says, you know, I'm not really playing, so give it to someone else. Or just, no, you just take a coffee mug. Hindsight is 2020. Hindsight. Bel Air has a regular Enterprise scrapping, another Enterprise being built. Enterprise A is waiting for a good officer spend event. Nice, Bel Air. That's exactly what everybody should be doing. 100% Bel Air. You're killing it. You're killing it. Overtoad's been 6-star for around 3 weeks now. Me too! I think I might be at 4 weeks. I think it's a month because, yeah, it was right before the cruise. It was right before the cruise. And it's exactly a month since my final stream before the cruise. Oh, wow. Yeah, the 18th. Oh my gosh, time flying. You're level 62, pushing for 64 to nest with superhighways and 6-star uncommons. Absolutely, Overtoad. Me too. Me too. It's all speed ups. I'm trying to get to 64 because, no, a bunch of the rare stuff starts then, Overtoad. A bunch of the rare stuff. You'll have uncommons everywhere, but also a lot of stuff switches over to the rares, even in things like your tokens, your loyalty tokens. I'm hoping the treasury. I actually did not claim. Dry Humor Nerd, what's up? Welcome into the gate room. It's great to have you. Welcome on in. Treasury. I skipped the last treasury, even though I could have gotten it with flippin' DeMarco and Sam Kirk, these people I use every single day. But I waited because I was like, nah, bruh. By the time the next big treasury comes around, I hope to be 63, if not 64, and have rare. Because my last treasury, it did not have G6 rare materials. I'm like, I got to wait. I gotta be good. G6 struggles, woot. Dry Humor, yes, brand new baby, right here, going through it. And really, I'm very proud to say the only real struggle is the speed ups. It's just the speed ups. I've been able to kill everything. I've been able to afford everything except the speed ups. And now I want to harken back to the chat. Oh, Gambasil, what's up? I see your little hi right there. Sorry I was a bit late. How you doing? Rico's in the house. Hey yo. Mr. Rogers is the best. Yes, correct. I don't know why you brought up Mr. Rogers, but he da bomb. Anywho, speed ups is the curse. Speed ups is the curse. And one of the reasons my ND has been able to kick so much butt so far, sure, the Revenant and those materials, the actual getting to tier 11, whatever, but I think it more shows how much research, artifacts, building bonuses, all these things are all coming together. It's all coming together. All of these things we have now mean G5s can come up into G6 land now and just slay for at least the first good while. There's so much of that supporting stuff now. So much. Server 84, live long and prosper. First time chat, Celuron 47. Celeron. Do we have any server 84s in the house? We've got at least one representative. Thanks for jumping in the chat. Any of my new followers here tonight or recently, by the way, I'm server 72. So if you ever incur against me, please do give a shout, or if you ever see me in arenas. In arenas, which is also on the docket to talk about tonight, but why don't we take a little, well, I say take a break from talking and chatting. That's never gonna happen. It's literally my job to just keep going for you. But let's have some action too, shall we? Where are the baddies? Federation. So, the rares are 63s in Uranius. Where is that? Here it is. Okay, I can reach it. Can I reach it with... probably not, because I had to have Grush to get out here. Yeah. Dang it! Okie dokie. And I'm assuming there's no housing in any of the you know, Armada systems. Gambasil, yes! Slay! Justin P is on server 84, so Celuron, you are among friends, or possibly enemies. Dry Humor Nerd, 84, I am. EU 164, so I will not be able to kill Overtoad. Dang it! Adva's in the house! What's up, neighbor? I mean, not quite, but... Adva, my darling, how are you? What's going on? Oh, wait. The Klingon rare space has housing? Ooh, thank you, everybody. Jumping in to say, neighbor enough. Donuts! Oh my gosh! Everybody's coming in at once. All my friends. Even my big booty daddy. Big bad booty daddy. Apologies. Okay, so the Klingon system. I don't know. I went to Federation first to try all these out.
We're on D.
Just because I really wanted to try the 65 uncommon, and I knew that there was housing one system over. And also, for some reason, my Fed rep is currently the highest. So, you know, I'm trying to keep things balanced. I'm apparently almost at venerated for everybody, which is cool. I had no idea. Always with me, incidental. I never purposely rep grind, but I'm doing lots of Mirror Universe these days because it's amazing. And the rep just comes. Also, speaking of the, while we're heading over that event, correct, Lightning Hawk. Difference between Ops 50 and Ops 53 Treasury is huge. At the beginning of every generation, right? You gotta get up to usually around the 3 is when uncommons really start showing up. 4 is often when rare stuff starts showing up. So in the Treasury, it's the same thing. Once you start getting up a couple of levels and you're like in that generation, huge Treasury differences. So yeah, I am currently in second place apparently with the FKR rep challenge. That's purely from doing these solos. Whew! I've got a double to get into first, but also third needs to double to get to me. So that's cool. 98k Syndicate. Can't believe I'm saying this. Syndicate is not my priority anymore per se. I'm already halfway through 50. They seem to go so fast these days. Especially since, I mean, I thought it was going fast because it's just coming from all angles. And then the DTI came in. I mean, it's crazy. It's crazy. I mean, that's 73,500 every day just from there. You know, up here, I get 50-something thousand every single day. Oh yeah, look at all the housing. Okay, the rares have housing. I should have just looked it up while I was looking at Spock's Club. Although, actually, I swear I did look to see if it says it has housing. Must have missed it. Where is it in text? Start of combat. Power, power, power. Cargo. Okay, so it doesn't... Oh, I was looking at the thing, not the system. What a schmoop. Housing. You gotta be on the right page to get the right info, y'all. Anywho, back we go. Okay, so there is housing. So if this goes... Well, we'll see how this goes. Okay, 15.32, 15.6. Aha! We'll start here. And yes, I'm straight going into single ship with a loot crew right off the bat. Maybe I'm overconfident from the uncommons, but it's my mistakes to make. Hey, too bad the epics don't. Well, we may be going there next. Disco! Disco's been here lurking. Well, maybe you can see I can do 4 rares, apparently, which I won't because these I probably will save for the EXO. But let's just see how it goes, as this is part of our experimentation, joy, wonder, teaching, learning, failing of the day. I was very excited to actually get to stuff. Sometimes we get so sidetracked, which I'm very happy for and will always. I mean, last time was basically nothing but pizza, right? Oh my gracious. That was easier than the uncommons. Oh my lord. 52k with that loot crew. And yeah, can you see? Oh, no, you can't. Let me move myself. This is hilarious. Look at all that health they took. Look at all that health. RBV, I can't right now, but if I move into the system, I'll be able to. So I need to write that down, actually. I need to write that down for when I'm loot, you know. Where am I? STFC folder. Solo cruise. FKR. Move into rare system and do full to Josh. Totally 5 loot crew. Can beat easy peasy the 63s. No boosts. Yeah. I mean, they did scratch me, for sure. They did scratch me. Dry humor. Yes, I was in Terex. So today, I'm in second place there from a couple of the uncommon Armada last night. And then today I did 2 runs with loot exos. Rep exos. I did 100% for all 3. So that's an hour long, so it's 2 runs. So I've done 4 mirror runs today. I did 2 hours. I did an hour this morning and an hour this afternoon. 2 runs to do the full hour of rep exos. And that's it. Because I need to go to Mirror Universe anyways, so hey, if there's an event, that extra, and I can get even more birds with that 1 stone, heck yeah. Alright, so once again, we got from this 52.15k loot, and from the box we get another 35, so 52, 35, 87-ish. 87-ish. Good evening to you, gorgeous bacon fish. I had some bacon today. It was delicious. It was like with stuff. It wasn't just like a piece of bacon. But there was bacon. Wait, who's gorgeous then? Bacon fish. You complimented, then you insult. Woo. G6 rare, unfortunately, I cannot pull until tomorrow. But, what did I say? I got like 87. So it's definitely enough for a single chest. 87. So if I do 2... Okay. If I can do 2 with full loot crew, I can probably get enough to maintain the 2 chests. 3 is definitely very expensive. However, I smoked that so hard, I humbly say. What's the next highest level? 66. Power is 154. So it's not double the power of the 65 uncommon. It's less than double. And I could do 3 of the uncommons with loot crew. So if I had an actual fighting crew against this guy, warp 1300. What's my warp with Grush right now? What's wrong with nice crispy bacon, Overtoad? Tomatoes, sausages, nice crispy bacon. Cookies to the first one who gets that reference. That's a quote. Okay, warp range, yes, 1336. So I would be able to get to the 66 rare in Persephone. What a lovely name. All right, sweet, it's just 1 away. Okay. It is a hazard system of 400%. Silver Tab wins, followed very closely by Lol David. That is, of course, Lord of the Rings. Bacon fish is pretty crispy right now. Been up since about 5. And almost done with 11 hours of driving. Oh my gosh. I had one in particular, especially big driving day surrounding the cruise, because remember I had a few days before and after. I was thankfully not the driver. I don't know how they did it. My gosh. Long driving days are brutal. So the 66 rare starter chest is 52.5k and 50% more regular loot. So Lol David, yes, if we can go and just do 1 at a time in there, that would be 1,000,000 times better. More references. What did I just do? UK does cook it bacon differently, but you also have different styles of bacon. Like, there's strips of bacon, streaky bacon, ham bacon, Canadian bacon. Like, there's just so many different kinds of bacon. And you know what? They're all delicious. Num num num. Science indeed, Ava. We're actually doing it tonight. Yar, my darling, because I see you going for that pokey catch. May I show a photo of us, Yar, my darling, from the Miami meetup fancy dinner one? May I show a photo of us? I was looking through the stuff and it's just so flippin' cute. Now it's just complicated. RSD adding smoked bacon, smoked bacon, candied bacon, hickory bacon, maple bacon. Oh my gosh. And yes, Lol David gets it. Come try ya. Anybody? I'll give you a hint. It is the gate room after all. Bacon. Picard is in the house. Officer Picard, how are you? Alternative streamer support engaged. Righto.
Jig's up. We're on to you.
Are you though, Picard? Are you? There's faking bacon. Oh dear. Okie dokie. While we're waiting for that ad to finish. Where was it? Oh, here it is. Trek Diva, are you still here? Can I show a picture of us? Tofakin? Tofu can simulate any meat. You just need the right combinations of spices and juices. So people try. So people try, indeed. Indeed. I love tofu, by the way. I love tofu. I think it is the craziest flavor sponge going, and you can make it so crispy. Ugh, I love it. I love it. But I also love the actual... I love tofu like as its own thing, not as trying to pretend to be something else. Because I eat all the other stuff too. Yeah, that's the great thing. Tofu, I mean, it has a flavor, but it's kind of like... I mean, you could say bland, but the way it just soaks up every other flavor, like, oh my gosh, it is a flavor sponge. It's gorgeous. And again, crispy. So you can just crisp it up and use it as an excuse to drown in sauce and good stuff. I love it. Fisty made good old-fashioned beef stew for dinner tonight. Beef, gravy, broth, onion, potatoes, mixed veg, slow cooked all day. Fisty! That's what I did yesterday. Oh my gosh, I don't have it on my computer yet, but I had a big old feast with the Samo Famo, and Papa Samo went to town. Oh my gosh, gorgeous, cheesy, silky mashed potatoes, braised cabbage with bacon and onion and mustard seed, an all-day slow baked in the oven Guinness beef stew, the best homemade soda bread I've ever had in my life. I made a green cocktail, of course. We had Guinness on hand. It was absolutely gorgeous. It was stunning. I want leftovers. Oh my goodness. Oh, Savage, only extra firm for Samo. I don't do no silken tofu slime. No, I got texture thing with food. I like chewy and crispy and, you know, I don't do splubby stuff. No. Bacon is scientifically proven to cure hangovers. Correct. RSD. Absolutely. Bourbon glazed tofu. There you go. You bourbon glaze anything. How can you not love it? Cheesy bread. Yes. Yes, corned beef and cabbage. I love St. Patty's Day. Sometimes I just do pure green. Like, I'll try to make every single food involved in the meal green. One day, I did a full day. I did breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Pure green. Another year, I did pure vegan. Pure green, vegan, Irish food, St. Patty's. Just for fun. It was amazing. It was so delicious. And some years, if I have people over, if I know I'm going to have like visitors of any sort before or after, I'll do my quintuple chocolate Guinness cheesecake. But I did not do that this time because I just got off a cruise that was all you can eat and drink. So. Silver Tab, who is this friend? And why are they not my friend? Yes, please. Silver Tab, chocolate bourbon ice cream. Not Irish, but it was amazing. Sounds good. Officer Picard, totally fair. Lightning Hawk likes her protein from meat. Also totally fair. I try to get it from every possible source. I also like to have hugs and love and friends from every possible source. And here is a beautiful one right here from the Miami meetup. I did the big reveal of the darling last time, but this is at the actual moment it was gifted to me. This is myself and the amazing, incredible Yar. With some samoception going on. Yes, somehow we're nerd enough. We ended up in matching tank tops that day. I have my beautiful Rev Deuce hat, custom hat, and this is when she surprised me with the Samo plushie. It's funny, there's actually a whole series, I don't know, can I? There's a whole series that my mom got, Mama Samo, as she had this bag and kept bringing out presents. And my mind is being blown. I'm like, what is happening right now? Look at my face. I don't even know what's going on. And it was outside, it was a bit windy. But yeah, Mom got this adorable thing, all these goodies that Yar made me. Flippin' Moopsy over here getting his mind blown by a pickle thing, which I've not shown anybody yet, but you will see some pickle things soon. But anyways, yeah. And there's her man. But yeah. Yeah, absolutely special. Look at her earrings, please, can we? Can we just look at the earrings really quick? Right here, right here. She has Captain Kirk with a phaser. Captain Kirk with a phaser earrings. How baller is that? And also wearing our Warp Drive 5 pins I was given out and the Aloha Diz pins we were given out. Absolutely stunning. Yes, my gold nails. So Yar is just a craftsperson genius. A true Trekkie indeed. I mean, handmade and stuffed this gorgeous, gorgeous, adorable little Samo nut. Come on, focus. Focus. Adorable, gorgeous, but not only, I don't know if you guys realize, there was even a mini one too. There's even a mini one. There's also a little baby. Again, handmade, stuffed, sewn together with the full clip thingy. I'm not sure where this is going to live, but just absolutely slay my heart. I couldn't believe it. But as you saw, the table was full of stuff, so still lots more goodies and secrets to reveal. Hint, hint, wink, wink. But anyways, as much as I would dearly love to do this rare 66 now, I realized I only had the 4 starts, and incursions will be coming, you know, before we know it, I think. So, I'm gonna hold off on that. What I really want to know is, how many epic directives do I have? This, of course, means I have to find where in the bleep G6 stuff is. Or, let me see if I can. The as of yet unreleased, officially, next Spock's Club with the inventory feature. G6, boom. Oh my gracious, I have no credits. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear. Wait, no, that's credits. I need directives. Oh, wow. Oh, do you think we have enough directives in the game, everybody? What is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 plus 4. Oh my gosh. Too many. Too many. We do not need 34 different types of directives. So Galactic Solo Directive, I have 1K, so I can do 2. I can do 2 because they cost 500, right? They cost 500, right? Just like normal ones? Do they cost 500? Who's a G6? Put up your hand. Please and thank you. Yes, clearly I need to do some more rares. Same as normal, 500. Dang, nabbit. Well, sugar. Sugar. We're definitely not trying one of those tonight, then. We will not go for that pickle right now. Oh, here's another thing I did since last stream, y'all. I'm sorry, Spectre. You've been screaming at me for weeks, if not months. Don't upgrade the components at tier 13. Do not do the tier 13 components. But gosh darn, I really want to be able to beat the G6 solo wave. So in addition to all of the spending this month, Matt spending, I went crazy on the first weekend, right? I still might finish the second wave of the SMS. I don't know. I've done 3 of the milestones out of 4. I'm so tempted. We'll see if there's a spend SLB this weekend. See if I'm tempted. Not that my cube will be able to tier up still. But I could max my D, get more research. More research. And the funny thing is, it still doesn't even use Sigma speedups. It uses a tiny trace amount of Sigma materials, like titanium. Oh, right. Tiny amount of Sigma titanium, I think, is all it takes to repair. It doesn't even use Sigma speedups yet, which I do have for repairs, just not anything for buildings and research. It's very annoying. So I don't know. We're about to go try our best. Because we have to for the SMSs anyways. I have to at least get the first 4 done. I have to do a G6 solo wave. So we might as well. I've been saving up. I have a max fort ready. We'll have the cherry on the Rotaran and the D, the Roddy and the D. And we'll just see how we do. We will talk a bit about cruise, though. Because for the G5, I've definitely been using quite emphasis on speed cruise. And I don't know if those will last. The whole point in the G6 wave is I need to survive. So, everybody now, please, my G6s in the chat, put your hands up. What are your successful G6? What are your successful G6 crews? Officer Picard, that is absolutely fascinating and correct. I've never actually done that before, but that's genius. That does exist. When you die, you come back. There it is. Yeah, what are your G6 wave crews? for my G5s, this is what I've been using. I will show you. Okay, first ship, Spike with Una and Sam Kirk. Second ship. Yeah, I'll just go this way. Second ship. E. Riker with E. Picard and E. Data. And E. Troy, Pelia, Suitor, Laliari for the Apex. Of course, BLT, it's an interceptor. And finally, Janeway with the Doctor and Lorca. These were recommended to me all in various circumstances, but it has been a couple of weeks. So I'm very curious, what have we figured out? Odo, of course, this is a battleship, so we have Neelix for this one. Dane, because battleship is slow. Seska has some crit. And then we've just been stacking health for Doctor's mitigation. What are our thoughts? I could do the epic FKR solos today if I want to spend. Savage, you know that is a useless comment. We are not spending. Nope, 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 nope. Not an option. Spectre, this is for solo waves. This is solo waves. Wave 4 is the highest that Overtoad's gotten. Ooh, Officer Picard thinks using the secret protector boost is why they got into round 5 for the 50s the other day. Yeah, Officer Picard, no worries. Yeah, Spectre, what are your G6 solo wave crews? Agonor on the D is SNW Pike with SNW Sam Kirk, synergy and, abilities, power, and SNW Una, further synergy, but also the impulse, speed boosts. Max Titan buff works wonders, says Big Bad Booty Daddy. I'm hoping so. Spectre has Janeway on the Ent D, along with whom? Or is that the full Janeway crew? And why? Spike, Sam, Una, same as me, Savage. Enterprise, pick Enterprise Data, Enterprise Riker, same as me. Pick Bev Khan. Please do, Spectre. I'm curious. All my G6, what are you doing to successfully complete G6 solo waves? This absolutely sails through G5. I have like 1.5 minutes repair time on all my ships. Like, they literally do nothing to me. But as we know, G6 is very different. I've gotten to wave 5, but then I die in wave 5. However, I swear I only ever did it with a normal Titan. I don't think I've ever done it with a max fort. And I don't want to oversell max fort. Also, on my D is Metreon Cascade and the Chrono thingy thing deflector, which I just recently got, which is amazing. So Chrono deflector and Metreon Cascade. On the Roddy, I have dual photon warheads only. I have no chaos tech. So that's the interceptor, obviously health and pew pew 1. And on the cube, I have the Thalaron radiation, which is giving me some hull boost. But then is like a, I don't know why it's on here. It's just the only thing I had at the time. I realize now I should put this on. Oh my gosh. I should put the Agamus. What do you think? That gives me 900% piercing, 70% crit, and 9% ISO damage. Or I could put on... Hold up. Woo! Dr. Iron Chef, aloha! With 100 biddies of welcome. Thank you so much. Welcome in. What a day you've had. My gosh. Who's been watching the live streaming of Aloha Diz, the chef family, today? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Chef, we're doing some very, very fun and exciting things tonight. Oh my goodness, Gina's. Of course he does. Silver Tab was. I know Ice Wolf was. A whole bunch of folks through the day. So wait, dual photon warheads. Oh right, I don't have the other two. Wait, no, I have one. The Malon, no. No, no. Oh, I thought I had one of the torpedo pods or control seeker probes. I guess not. I guess not. Well, I do still have... Shoot, I guess I should look at it. Give me one sec. Oh, you get 7 for 350. I really wish it would tell me how much loot I have to spend. Hello? So, 350 for 7. Oh my gosh, I could make some bad mistakes right now. My Borg Cube, hold on. My Borg Cube. The battleship, the Section 31 torpedo pods, I need 66. What's 66 divided by 7? So I need 10 times 350. Oh, I can get that right now. Should I go get the torpedo pods and max it out right now, everybody? What do you say? What do you say? I know I have more than 3,500 stuff. Why do I have a... Oh gosh, this stupid thing. Is there an event on? Oh, limit 5! You're right! Shoot!
Science!
No, there's no event on right now. For Forbidden Tech. There's an artifact. Oh, I maxed out my Laon's 21st Century watch earlier today. Building speed. Remember when I said speed ups for G6? Remember when I said speed ups for G6? Anything to bring down building costs. Tech Tuesday. Oh, right. All right. But shoot, available 5. Dang it. Okay, well, shoot. I can't do it. But maybe I could up the Agamis a bit? I can up the Agamis and put that on the cube, and it'll help at least. I need the control seeker probes as well. Oh my goodness. This is crazy. This is crazy. Cubby, welcome in. Oh my gosh, everybody. If you have any desire of Assassin's Creed content, the new Shadows in feudal Japan is coming out later this week. But Mr. Diehard Cubby, shout out please, mods, to all our people as always. Got early access because they're in with Ubisoft. All right, what else should I spend on here? Quark's scanner and McCoy's hypo spray. How are we doing there? How are we doing there? Let's see, after that. No, let's go in. Voltron, I did that earlier this tournament. I maxed out all 3 of the hull health boosting artifacts. You can see right here. Boom, Quark Scanner. 1300% interceptors, 1300% explorers, 1300% battleships. I was going for the shield health ones next. How am I doing? Chapel's hypo spray needs 1. Oh my gosh. So Crusher's hypo spray and Andorian scanner. Crusher's hypo spray and Dorian scanner. Crusher's hypo spray and Dorian scanner. Crusher's hypo spray. I'm not doing Chapel's hypo spray when I only need 1. Andorian scanner. Does that get me an upgrade on any? Crusher's hypo spray. All right. And I think 1 more Crusher hypo spray. I'm pretty sure I can. See, I don't know about the Kirshara going up so high. Because the way stuff goes around, if you just do that, it's good if you need to leave, you know? Did I just disconnect again? My headphones are back to being funny since I came back from the cruise, and I don't know why. The Kirshara is great if you want to, like, do it up and then leave. But I find it to actually be very inefficient. I find it to be actually quite inefficient because just the way the guys go to best map out your path. You know, I was in the mirror universe earlier. Okay, there we go, it's back. I was in the mirror universe earlier, and sometimes you think you choose like, okay, this will go to there, to there, to there, to there, and then it bounces the other way. So all of a sudden you're going here to here, to there, to there. As far as mirror universe goes, it could be the difference between 150 bad guys and 190 bad guys, which is huge. I don't see more than 4 or 5 being needed, personally, for me. I mean, sure, if you have the bathroom trip you need, lol David, but for the most part, I don't know. It's not my personal priority right now for the Alliance tournament. It was Crusher's hypo spray, right? Yeah. Let's see what that does. Oh. Okay. Dorian scanner. So it's still Crusher's Hypo Spray and Andorian Scanner. I mean, let's just kind of keep going with that, I guess. Oh, just kidding! Dang it! Now it shows 1715. Okay. Those dudes are very expensive indeed, but it is 39 shards, so that's fair. That's fair. Okay, I'm coming back. I'm Spectre. I'm copying your cruise right there. I'm gonna take a peek. Spectre. Janeway, EMH, Anorax, TN, Pickbev, Lorca, and SNW. Okay. You play on your phone. So 6 targets better than 1. I can't. Overtoad, good for you. I could not do phone. I cannot do phone. For, you know, waking up in the morning and just claiming my 147 morning claims, sure. But actual gameplay, mirror universe, waves, solos, absolutely not. I could never. The game has so outgrown mobile platform. It's outrageous. Kudos to all of you who do. If it works for you, hey, power to you. I just can't. It's not for me. Gonna make me wrinkle right up trying to squint down at the tiny phone screen. My eyes hurt. Apparently, studies are being done that people are getting more and more nearsighted earlier and earlier because everybody just stays indoors and looks at device screens. People don't like go out in the world and just go to parks and go on walks and like see far distances and see natural lighting and all this stuff. There's actual like huge numbers to support. That's crazy. If you want chat, you need PC. It's a PC game that has a mobile app to reset your shields. Lol, David, that's it exactly. Oh, that's hilarious. Overtoad does have the good point. Phone is less invasive. You could play with people around. You can just be like, beep, 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 beep. Totally fair. I guess it all depends on your, work and life and travel situations. Do you commute and you're on your phone on your commute, or I mean, there's so many different things. For me, it's all about PC. Alone in my office. Okie dokie. So what I think we're gonna do, what we can do, this event is still another few days. We still have 1 day, 13 hours. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to use my regular cruise right now, and we're gonna see how it goes. I'm gonna do, oh, Spectre has some other ideas. I was gonna say I'll do my crew right now with the max fort, and I think tomorrow on stream we could do another max fort with Spectre's crew. Gotta spread the love, especially because how much fort juice do I have? What's it even called? What's it even called? Oh my gosh, look at this. It's so beautiful. Even just the general inventory on the News Box Club, it's all together. So, your faction credits, your basic stuff, your recruit tokens, your faction credits, then it's parts. Haha. Then it's materials. All in grade order. Haha, what a concept! What a concept! Oh my gosh. What's the juice called? It's called Michael's Secret Stuff. Radioactive Titanite, thank you. So yes, 28.18K. I can do a max fort today and a max fort tomorrow. Picard keeps saying do normal and max fort. People, discuss. Discuss. Normal fort and max fort? Does that actually do? Is that extra boosty woosty? Overtoad! Samo has so destroyed my early night, currently smashing 6-star Stolos. Yeah, you are. Lord Ascaron says they each have their own boost. I have never double forted. That is fascinating. That is fascinating. That's what Starfire Lights does for Q Trials. Savage disagrees. No. Max Forts includes all the regular research. Claims Savage. But so far, you're the only one saying no. Everybody else says yes, they've done better with the double. Also, Spectre, I'm waiting on that updated crew, please. Or are you sending things in Discord? No, you have not. Max and Reg can stack. Use the fist. Okay, Spectre. I'm copying this one now. Ah! Don't. What are you doing? I'm just trying to copy you. Did that work? Okay. Janeway, Image, Anorax, Pick Bev, and E Data, and then James Kirk with Section 31 Giorgio, and the other Giorgio? I'm sorry, but I can't read STD Giorgio. You mean Star Trek Discovery? Standard? Too much need fortification, Voltron, yes. Yeah, sorry, Spectre, you're the one who wrote it. It's like, what? Oh my gosh. One sec. Okay. I don't know what the heck's going on. What? So you're saying the stuff that's fortified versus max fortified? So you're saying you think this only goes with the normal fort? And then the stuff that says max fortified is what happens with the max fortified? Is that what y'all thinking? Is that the logic that you're going by? Okay. Well, as I said, I'm gonna try this setup right now, and I will try that updated crew from Spectre tomorrow. So don't forget, y'all gonna have to be on stream tomorrow. I hope you would be anyways. Yeah, tomorrow, 7 p.m. PST. But let's go try this out. Oh boy! Yes, a bajillion and 37 things need fortifications. Insert here my rant. My rant shall always be about artifacts and sliders and all that stuff as well. But my new rant is, you've just added Revenant solos You've just added the static and charged, whatever the flippin' heck, Krenum solos. But there's also group solos for both of those things, just right there. And that's not all that they've added lately, is 4 new avenues that to do well and successfully and efficiently in your loops and make vague, decent progress that's not going to take 6 years to max your ship, you need forts. Yes, Voltron, my stream is always after revs on Wednesdays. Yes. It's always... Well, I try to get the raids. Doesn't always, because of course I never expect or, you know, need. But I try to start at such a time that it is an option for him. Because he's got quite awesome people. But anyways, they just added 4 different avenues of new solos, armadas, that we need fortifications. The Titan is so old, it was created in a world that had, what, half the armadas that are now in rotation? Half or less? I don't know. It's absolutely outrageous to me that they have not either given further additional sourcing for the juice, raised the cap as well, have it available in more places to get. Have it available in more places. Need more Titanite. We need the cap lifted and the daily claim doubled. It's absolutely outrageous. I'm not saying, like, it's time for independent archiving of it. There are other things that are way older that need more. I'm looking, obviously, Stella's, Devore's, Franklin's, etc. But oh my flippin' heck! It's absolutely insane how outdated it is. We desperately need more. I guarantee everybody would be happy. Everybody who has a Titan, who is vaguely regularly plays the game, needs more Titanite. We need more Titanite. It's unbelievable. Losing my mind. Anyways, also, all right, indeed. Please start spreading the word, everybody. Major Samo's campaign. My campaign from now until it happens. I should get flipping campaign posters like we have for I showed the other day. Just like Kim for Lieutenant. Campaign posters. We need more Titanite. Thank you, D-Sonic, for the hydrate. Hello, friend. 2 pips, Kim! Yeah. Double the cap, double the daily income. It's outrageous. And if they make it some kind of prime, so help me. But I won't get ahead of myself. Let's do this flippin' thing. Also, the Canucks of Vancouver are the superior Warriors! Come on, Canucks versus Jets right now. Brother Samo is at the game. I am so jealous. I hope he's having a good time. All right, we're gonna doink. Because yes, I'm slowly working. Wait, no, we're not. No, we're not. You can see here, I'm slowly working my way through every system of the G5, just because I'm weird like that. I don't like unexplored systems. The whole point is going to the final frontier. I want to hit every frontier. But we are not doing that. We're going down here. What shall we do? What's a fun word? And yes, I totally go by, oh, this could sound like that, and isn't that silly? Let's go to Voyayox, because it's like Voyager, just like the cruise was. Okie dokie. Yes, Godfather, that's what I worry. Was Brother Samo on the cruise? Brother Samo was not. Poor guy. Got left behind. Just like Sister Samo did not come over from Europa. He's at the hockey game, but you went on a cruise. I think you're still ahead. Thank you, Kinky Jesus. Not that it's a competition, you know, siblings should love and support and encourage and support each other. Not compete. Only in fun-loving ways. Who was the fourth? May the fourth be with you. Okay, we're doing Voyayox. We are going to... Defiant won't work because it's only armadas and stuff, right? But we're going to NSCA protect the D. We're going to max fort. We're going to cherry boost the D and the Rotaran. Sorry, Cube. Here we go. Oh boy. Again, if we just make it to wave 5 again, I'll be happy because that's what it gets me 4 of the wait, why is the Nova there, idiot? Okay. So we're gonna go in, we're gonna start with the cherry boosts. That's a 2-minute cooldown. And so it begins. Hold on to your butts. Gimnon? A? Yeah, Nuge, I've made it to the final wave and just got, like, blown right off the porch. Siblings can be explained with a line from the movie Animal House. They can't do that to our pledges. Only we can do that to our pledges. Kingu Jesus' favorite thing. You can't do that to our streamer. Only we can do that to our streamer. Cooldown Prime, that's free to play. Voltron, which one is that? I don't know if I have that. Oh my gosh, the slowest 2 minutes of my life right now. Let's go. Cripes. Ooh, meanwhile, get my Mirror Universe. Oh shoot. Oh, here we go. No. Section 31 and wave. Here we go. So this is what I always have up beside me, everybody. So as you know, I'll show you this as we're cooling down. Whoops. Solo wave defense spawn map. I will have up right here, so you'll see me glancing off to the side. And I will be very stressed. Yeah, Voltron. Oh, yeah. Okay. There's the 3 Super Cerritos researches that each take the 10 weeks. I think I have 2 out of 3 of them. I don't think... Yeah. That's probably the one I don't have. Okay. I am double cherry boosted. Recall that. Bring in the Protector. Wait, actually, what is the... I don't know what the timings are. It doesn't say how long it lasts. I think it lasts quite a few minutes. Okay, so that's back. Finally, bring in Titan, Max Fort. There it is. Recall, Borg Cube, Battle Mode. Oh, Peace Shield up for peace of mind. Battle Mode. Get into position. And let's do this thing. Can I get I believe that you can win? I am so stressed right now.
believe that I can win. I believe that I can win. I believe that I can win. I believe that I can win.
That echoed. Whoops. Nothing else did. Oh wait, because there was two. Kinky Jesus and Voltron. Thank you so much for your belief that I can win. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh my gosh.
I can win.
I don't need goat screams, flippin' heck, Boopsy. Oh my gosh, that is what I do not need. Thank you very much.
Go for a pickle right now.
Japers, I could use a pickle to calm down after that. Oh my gosh. Okay, and it's always tricky because you have ABC, right? I have all my hotkeys and stuff, so I select ship using 1, 2, 3 on my keyboard. But when you're flipping all over the place, of course, oh gosh, you're distracting me. See, I'm explaining things. I shouldn't be. I should be getting into position for the next one. But of course, when you're flipping all over the map, you're not doing just 1, 2, 3. You're like 1, 3, 2, blah, 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 blah. Okay. Oh wait, it wasn't Moopsy who did the goat scream. It's anonymous. I'm sorry, Moopsy. I'm slandering you. Whomever anonymous was. I just assume there's like certain people who usually, you know, do the goat screams. There was a Boopsy goat scream. Okay, shoot. We're starting. Oh, dang it. I'm not gonna make it. I'm not gonna make it. No, I'm not gonna make it. No, I'm not gonna make it anymore. Oh my gosh, or will I? Oh my gosh, if I can defeat this and then get this. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Ah! Ah! I did not even need the fist. Suck it, G6. Oh my goodness. Ah! Okay, I took a screenshot of the rewards to prove. Oh my gosh, I'm sweating over here. I did not even use the fist. I knew, I see people yelling, I should have done the fist. Okay, so boom, alpha.
I believe that I can win. I believe that I can win.
Beta.
I believe that I can win.
I believe that I did win. Gamma. And look at that Primo Dusto coming on in. Delta. And 5 out of 5. Epsilon can suck my lawn. Can mow my lawn? I should not say any of these things. Oh my gosh, and only 9 minutes of repair damage on my D. Only 9 minutes. Gosh, that thing is good. Oh my gosh, I didn't even use the fist, which, you know, the problem is that it was definitely, so the speed crew that I had on, I was wondering, you know, should I get rid of Una on my D? If I had not had Una, I would not have, see, what was that? Was that 6 Sigma Trit to repair? Oh my gracious. And there's my fortification dailies. I'm sweating, y'all. I'm sweating. Oh my gosh! I literally just went to G6 4 weeks ago. And I just beat the G6 solo waves. Oh my gosh. Okay. Now I don't even know if I want to do the G6 wave tomorrow now. I'm sorry, Spectre. I'm afraid now to change anything in the cruise because I know this can work. Even if it was down to the second. Woof! Okay. Oh my gracious. And that puts me the one single thing, and I'm at rank 5. I'm at rank 5 in the SLB now. So, okay, so that's a fair argument. If I know I can do it, and I have the max forts, I have the cruise, there's an SLB, so we're back on. I will do another G6 solo wave tomorrow night on stream. I hope it'll go as well. I hope it will go the same way. That last second there, extremely stressful. And obviously this is not repeatable. This is not a regular occurrence because you need the max fort. So if you get a solo wave as of right now every 3 days, that means I'm using 2 days. I get 6,000 a day right now. My Titan is not maxed. I only get 6,000 Titanite a day. So it's a full 2 days to be able to do a max fort. I don't want to be spending 12,000 out of my 18,000 every 3 days on just solo waves. Hi, Juby. Hi, thanks. How you doing? That's actually just started a hype train, everybody. Can we have a G6 solo wave suck it train? Could we actually do it? We're at 25%. We did not actually achieve the hype train at the beginning of the stream. We did not actually achieve. You know what? That bird can poop on SpongeBob tonight. Okay? Nice. We were talking about food earlier. Well, there's some food for SpongeBob right there. Gimnon, is that G5 or G6? Well, Kellamvor, we cannot all be you. We cannot all be you. Again, I can do the G5 ones. Like...
His name is John C.
Haven't had a John Cena in a while. Yeah, I can do the G5 ones like half asleep. No buffs, no nothing. Gimnon as an Ops new 50 can beat the G5 solos with Max Fort and or Lorca's Fist. Victory lap. Yes, we will. Yes, we are, Voltron. Don't you worry. Don't you worry. I'm just going to check really quick. Oof. Okay, this dude's done many. But if I do another one tomorrow, I'm at least in 3rd place, which is 650. Yes, please. No, thank you. I'll take the cake. Thanks, 0Gs. I'll take the cake. Not a new 50, but technically still a G4 player. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Just like the 60s are G5 players, but they're forced to do the G6. It's outrageous. Thank you for the 5 biddies, Floyd. Thank you. We're at 25% still. 2.5 minutes to go to try to kick off a hype train. Being buff. Heck yeah, Floyd. I gotta restart P90X soon. I tell ya, I'm withering over here. But at least I can wither with G6 solo mastery. Here we go. Ship 1 which for me is a tier 11 Enterprise D. This is a tier 11 Enterprise D. It was got Metreon Cascade Warhead and the Chrono Deflector. My crew up top, SNW Pike with SNW Kirk and SNW Una. That is double synergy, full synergy, but also Una impulse speed. Below deck, Harry Kim maxed for obvious morale on my Explorer, for crazy benefits of all sort, not just from the ISO and the morale itself, but also the Nova Squadron favors. I have the shield regen maxed and the ISO damage maxed, etc. Tom Paris maxed. Mitigation, Chapel, Pick Hugh, and then just some. Honestly, if I swapped out Tendi and Hemmer, or did I do that on purpose? Does somebody go off of health? No. So I could probably be even better if I swapped out those guys. But my other ships need some stuff. Trekkie Mage! Oh my goodness! Trekkie Mage with 500 biddies as their first time chat, putting us at 56%. We've got 30%, 30 seconds left in this hype train. Y'all, I have a special, really quick. Trekkie Mage is one of the beautiful, wonderful new things in life because of Star Trek The Cruise. If you can believe this, Trekkie Mage actually hung out with Mama and Papa Samo in the airport. It wasn't even on the cruise that they had their best chats. They actually spent a bunch of time after the Kalimvor with 5 subs. Oh my gosh, but I'm pretty sure it was literally 2 seconds too late for the hype train. But Kalimvor, thank you so much. Congratulations, Adva Damaska, MH Walker 1972, Still a Freak 01, George 2812, and Die Hard Cubby. All known names, regular folk here who are really going to be able to appreciate and take advantage of that one. But yeah, there was this one flight after the cruise, and there was like 8 people from the cruise on it. So you could tell people were wearing their shirts or their hats or, you know, some kind of Star Trek stuff. Obviously, you're going to go and talk to them, be like, yo! No, Kalimvor, it's okay. Hype trains are cool, but the most important thing is that viewers are able to now get rid of those ads, never miss a thing, or a hydrate. Disco, thank you. But anywho, yeah, Trekkie Mage hung out with Mama and Papa Samo after the cruise and had some great chatting and stuff. Trekkie happened to know what Twitch is. Obviously, they already had a fantastic account, Trekkie Mage. Awesome. I mean, Trek, sci-fi, and mage fantasy stuff. This is like my jam. And Trekkie Mage said, you know, oh, hey, maybe I can throw a follow to Major Samo. Check it out. So I'm so happy that you have. Hello.
I believe the Canucks of Vancouver are superior warriors.
Oh, Kalimvor, did we score? Oh my gosh, 2-1. Last I looked, it was 1-0. It's now 2-1 for the Vancouver Canucks. Let's go. I'm glad it's an exciting game for Brother Samo. You've been clinging to that username for ages. That's hilarious. I myself have been variations on Major Sam or Major Samo. I don't even want to say how long. It's decades. Mama Samo, in fact, in the chat. Mama Samo in the chat saying, hey, Trekkie Mage, nice to see you. I love it. From cruises to airports, it's straight up, what's the John Candy movie? Planes, Trains, and Automobiles. You never know where a wild Trekkie's gonna be. Kalimvor, oh my gosh, stepping it up, gifting a sub to Trekkie Mage. That is so kind. Kalimvor, I appreciate you so much. That is amazing. Super cool. Oh, Spectre's excited. Mama's in the house. I love it. The cruise, just had such a wide array of awesome people. Candy White is in the house. Your mom is doing greetings and she isn't even a mod, Samo. With some Spock eyebrow, Colin sus. Mama Samo I don't even know how to do proper modding. I don't know that Mama Samo needs those responsibilities. I'm very happy she comes here and watches and hangs out with us sometimes. Aganor, unfortunately, is into said ads. We've got a break right now. So I'll be ready to show the next crew in a mo. But because this is really, really important stuff, I should hold off. But Trekkie Mage says so many cool people. Literally every conversation was wonderful. It's absolutely true. I talked to so many, I could not count how many just random people you talk to. You say, hey, I love your costume, or that badge is so cool, or you're just sitting next to a table, adjacent tables, and you hear something, and it's cool to just turn around and be like, oh, hey, I wasn't eavesdropping, but you're right there, I heard, and blah, blah, blah. And everybody's happy about it. Everybody's cool. You're lining up for shows and you talk to the people in front and behind. You're sitting in your chairs. You talk to the people around you. In fact, talking to people in the chairs around you is how myself and Moopsy and Mama and Papa Samo and one or two other people, it's blurring. Anyways, we ended up chatting with Harry Kim, Two Pips Kim, Mr. Garrett Wang, for I swear almost half an hour after one of the shows one night, because he was just 2 rows ahead of us or something. And he commented on Moopsy's costume, his swords. That was the Knight of the Swords. The Witcher, Geralt of Rivia, the Butcher of Blaviken. Anyways, and we got to chatting because we're all in there watching shows, and we had an amazing conversation. It was so much fun. He was so sweet and gracious. We're talking nerd stuff. A ship full of people who all love the same thing enough to be on a themed cruise ship for it. I mean, that's our people. That's our people. Mama Sam was saying, sorry, Candy. Thank you, Spectre, approving of the Witcher cosplay that Moopsy and myself did coordinate. We did coordinate co-Witcher witching. And I think we were very bewitching. Or at least I was. Did he dress up as Harry Kim? Oh my gosh. No, none of the actors that I saw dressed up as any characters, which is totally fair. They're there to be themselves. That is the point. Anywho, we went over the Enterprise D crew. This is what I had on the Rotaran. We'll go through all 3 ships to wrap up the evening, and I'm gonna finally get dinner. I'm gonna finally get my Taco Tuesday as I dream of G6 solo finishers and what we're gonna do again tomorrow night. So, costume skills on point. Some of the things, Trekkie Mage, that people engineered. Never mind the professional makeup people who were there making people Klingons and Ferengi and Talaxians. That Neelix man who was walking around. Did you see Trekkie Mage when Neelix went full Borg? Did you see his Borg outfit? Never mind Yar's husband. I haven't shown that yet. Maybe I can show that tomorrow night, eh, Yar? What do you think? My shred favors Voltron. I'm at 3 out of 5 for each. Actually, yeah, before we do that crew, let's check that super quick. How much after that SMS and now the winnings of full G6, can I do another level on the shreds? How much do I have? I have 25,000. So really, I'd love to save up and get the refinery overhaul, but I could get another level of all the shred. That'll put me from 75 to 100%, and that, I don't know if that'll be the difference between life and death. I don't know if that'll be the difference between life and death, but I probably should. Yeah, Spectre. The costume contest was the official costume contest was actually one of the most the few and most disappointing thing of the whole thing. I don't know who the heck those judges were, but I swear 2 out of 3 of them did not even know what The Witcher was. So how can you be judging a full-on, like, this is the multi-genre category if you don't even know one of the biggest, most famous TV shows, game series, and book series of all time? Like, the people they chose for some of the categories to be in the finals, it was seriously like, what? You know, you could point to somebody 5 people away that had a million times better costume that took a million times longer to make and a million times more cost, and it's like, that was very disappointing. That was very disappointing. I don't know. Some of them were good. Some of the costumes were amazing, but I did not think they all were. But that's just me. I don't know. Call me a... I don't know. Okay, why don't we do another of these shreds and we'll see if there's any difference tomorrow. We'll bank up enough again for the next overhaul soon enough. I still have 3 more. It'll be soon enough. It'll be interesting to see if there's any difference tomorrow. Ugh, 7,000 for the final tiers. But it does, oh shoot, it goes up by another 50%? Dang, boo. That's very tempting. It's very tempting. Ah! Decisions. Mountain Druid only heard of The Witcher in the last few months. Karaoke signups were drawn out of a hat? Really? It wasn't just like a sign up in order? That's weird. And of course, though, with the costume contest, you don't know who all actually entered, but I swear, walking up and down the line, I saw people who did enter who were so good. So good. Yeah, I would listen to those talks, Trekkie. Yeah. Okay, so we've done another shred favor, so it's another 25% each. We went from, what was it, 50 to 75? Or 75 to 100. I've already forgotten. Wow. It's been a crazy night, y'all. I'm at 100 now from 75. We got another 25%. So a third again of what we had on top. Do it, Spectre, let us know. As I go over my final 2 crews. So on my Rotaran, my Roti, which is only tier 9, it's much smaller and has 1 less below deck than my D, was Enterprise E Riker for the Impulse, E Picard for Synergy, and ISO Cascade Damage. He's tier 3. And maxed Ent-E Data for, of course, Isolated Cascade. Below decks was Ent-E Troy for critical. Pelia, that's ISO Defense. Suitor, new officer, which is critical damage as well. Laliari, newer officer. Apex Barrier. Vale, who works on armadas and hostiles for critical hit chance. And of course, Belana Torres on the Interceptor for 100% guaranteed hull breach for your hull breaching and your ISO extras, juicy Nova Squadron again. Finally, we have on the Borg Cube, which is tier 13 and mostly useless, but it's the next biggest ship and has some decent below deck numbers. We have Janeway with Doctor and Lorca. Everybody likes more hull breach. He is maxed. Along with down below Odo for critical, of course Neelix for that burning and all the extra goodies, newer officer Seska for critical hit damage, Dane for the impulse because Borg battleships are slow, and then just stacking health. My two biggest health officers are 6 of 11, who is maxed, and our great mother Tribble, who is also maxed. That health is going towards the doctor's mitigation, which goes off of your health. So those are my crews. I will make a post tomorrow about I know, Tricky Mage, I know. I don't think you actually you maybe saw on the ship something about Star Trek Fleet Command, but I don't believe you play this game. So it's very amusing, It's very fun. There is a massive array across most, if not all, most of the TV shows, a bunch of the movies. There's even different versions of some of the characters. Like we have 4 different iterations of Spock. You've seen timelines, seen some funky collections. Yeah, it's super fun. It's wild. It's a wild game. But we're I think good 4 game stuff this evening. Trekkie Mage, I'm so glad you made it. To let you know, and any other, we had a couple new followers tonight. To let you know, I at the very least stream every Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday. Tuesday's times can be variable, usually either around 5:30 PST or like 8:30 PST. However, Wednesday and Friday are usually on point 7 p.m. Pacific time. 7 p.m. Pacific. I'm in Pacific land over west coast of Canada. So yeah, that's me. Those are the usual times. Sometimes we throw in other stuff, special events, all sorts. So keep in touch, everybody, on the Discord. My gosh, I have been so remiss. I've been so excited about the actual gaming. I'm forgetting all my streamer stuff. If you haven't yet, hit that follow button. It's totally free. And join up on the Discord, which I just linked in chat. I do announcements, updates, all sorts of stuff there. And for example, people were asking, can you post your crews for this outstanding, shocking, most excellent display of G6 Solo Wave conquering? I'll make up a special post about that. But we also talk about all sorts of other stuff, other shows, books, games, real science. Again, my shirt of the night in honor of Crew 9, finally back home on terra firma today. Swag of the day. It was a wonderful, amazing stream tonight. Thank you so much, everybody. Man, did we get science done. Man, oh man, oh man, oh man. Super thrilled. Thank you so much all for being here. Don't forget that the world needs more hugs and it needs more nerds. So before next stream, please do hug a nerd. Oh, thank you, Trekkie Mage. You don't have a NASA emote, but oh my gosh. So hold on, I'm making it bigger. Oh my gosh, it is what I thought. Are you kidding, y'all? Trekkie Mage has a beautiful, whose is that? Who is Emily H5 daisy chain? It is a daisy chain crown around my symbol, y'all. She got my symbol here at the gate room. Stargate for life. But anyways, I cannot get off onto a Stargate tangent right now. It's your friend's music channel. She has a Stargate song. Oh my gosh, Trekkie Mage, please join my Discord right now and message me her name. and I must go follow her and investigate this Stargate song. What? Emily H? Is that just her name? Emily Henry Music? Is it Emily Henry Music?
Hi, I'm Emily Henry. Welcome.
Emily Henry Music. I am following her right now. I am following her right now. I will check her out. Because Stargate. Ooh, okay, now we're going to start the raid. I swear. I swear. Okie dokie. Ooh, she got lots of followers. Good for her. Okie dokie. Oh, please do. Please do. All right, everybody. I have started the raid. Please do come over with me. Say, Major Samo brought you. Major Samo's the bestest. Give Major Samo an NDA. Make her give G7 preview. Little harken back to the beginning of stream for anybody who was there. It's a joke. Her streams don't line up for raids, tragically, but Stargate song. We'll make it happen, Trekkie Mage. Again, thank you so much for popping in. Super cool. And everybody for being here. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We are raiding out in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.